Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Today we have some new FIFA 20 foot news, deep dive pitch notes for us to review. This is obviously going to be for all the new Ultimate Team stuff, whether or not they created some new gameplay content or some good balance within the game itself. We're going to check out right now. Hopefully there's some good things to talk about, right? So let's get started. This is the new pitch note. So, hey everyone, I'm Tyler Blair, creative director on FIFA Ultimate Team, and I'm here to introduce some of the new features and some key improvements that are coming to FUT 20. As a team, we have been working at ways to provide our fans with short, medium, and long-term goals to progress their club throughout the season, allow our fans to customize and show their own unique style on and off the pitch, ensure there's better ways to play with and against your friends, refresh our squad screen by making it more integrated to the club and transfer market. Season objectives. Off to a good start, actually. To start, I want to give an overview of our new season objectives feature. In FUT 19, we've seen how incredibly popular objectives have been in the FUT community. Depends how you do it. Season objectives are part of our wider, redefined objective system in FUT 20, which will allow you to progress towards rewards for your Ultimate Team beyond a daily or week-to-week window. Our first season of FIFA 20 will kick off on 19th of September, allowing anyone playing FIFA 20 through the EA Access trial to begin their progress ahead of the worldwide launch on 27th of September. The first season will run until the end of October. When you log into Ultimate Team after creating your club, you'll find a new objectives hub accessible from the FUT Central menu. Inside this hub, you'll be able to track your progress towards season rewards. Jump to the next season objective that you choose to complete, as well as see your progression against milestones and foundation objectives. Okay, so there's a picture here. I'm getting so many pop-ups on my screen right now. Season objectives for OTW Jovic. It takes finesse. Group reward. Complete all objectives in the group and earn a lone OTW Jovic. A lone OTW... Well, this is just an example, but OTW Jovic, week 1 bronze, week 1 silver, week 1 gold. Winning in rivals, welcome to Madrid, goodbye Bundesliga, score for Serbia. Complete all objectives in this group and earn a lone OTW Jovic. You know, this actually could be good with OTWs, like whenever a player gets an inform and you just want to try out the new inform. With a loan card, because the thing is, right, is that EA needs to have more ways of playing gameplay to get the loan cards of new players that come out so you can try them out for videos and whatnot and see if you want to grind towards them, right? I think that's like a very important concept. So this could be very good. It really depends on how they do it themselves through these seasons, because this is a season objective that lasts up until October for one player, so that might not be enough gameplay content to do, but we'll see how it works out when the game is out, obviously. In FUT 20, objectives can be grouped together by themes and tasks. Individual objectives you complete will earn you XP and rewards, as well as help progress towards completing the objective group it is in. Completing groups of objectives will be key to you unlocking larger rewards to help you grow, customize, or advance your Ultimate Team. Season objectives will be released in 4 ways: daily, weekly, season, and dynamic objectives. That's good. That's good. Something to do on the game every time you hop on. But it really depends on how they do it, right? Daily objectives are simple tasks which are released each day and contribute XP to your season rewards. They will automatically release each day and expire after 24 hours. Weekly objectives are groups of objectives which have rewards and XP associated with the completion of the individual objectives released each week. In case you miss 1 week's objectives, they will stay active in the game for a second week, with the exception of the last week of a season, which will expire when the season does. Season objectives are longer-term challenges to finish and from the time they are put live, they will remain live until the last day of the season. Sorry for me not being able to speak properly right now, I just woke up. Finally, dynamic objectives are special time limited release objective groups which will not have a regular release schedule and will end after a set period of time determined by a dynamic objective group. These could be tied to campaigns or real-world events that are happening in the game during the course of the season. So they're kind of like integrating like their own version of a season pass, I guess, in their game, which is interesting. But it really depends on how it's done in the game, because sometimes they kind of like miss the ball with these types of things, right? So that could be cool. We'll see how that works out. That's not all for objectives this year. We've also introduced 2 other ways to unlock rewards for your play with foundation and milestone objectives. Okay. Foundation objectives are the place for new players to learn the ropes of FIFA Ultimate Team with organized learning objectives grouped together by subjects such as trading, team building, and chemistry. They're going to teach us trading? That's a surprise. Milestones objectives are long-term objective groups that are not tied to any season. Once a milestone objective group is created in Foot 20, you'll be able to continue making progress against these objectives, unlocking the rewards at your pace. From player feedback, we know that many of you have been looking for more ways to progress in Foot, and milestones allow us to celebrate and reward key moments in every player's Foot Club. Overall, there's going to be more choice in the objective system, both in what you want to do with your time as you continue to progress and which rewards you want to work towards unlocking. So this has a lot of potential. I'm very happy about this. I'm not happy about it yet, though, because they haven't really told you that much information. I feel like there's going to be more information, more ways of looking at it when the game is officially out. So they didn't really review too much in this, in my opinion. We have to see what type of things you have to do gameplay-wise that makes it interesting. And hopefully they're all online and you have a choice of doing it for single matches, because I will not do it through squad battles. There's just no way I'm going to do that. If I have to for content, I'll do it. But if not, then, you know. Let's see what else we got here. New customization options. We've also added new ways to personalize your club and truly show off your unique style on the pitch. In the past, when playing Foot, we've had a number of custom kits designed by some amazing artists which have been loved by our fans, with some of our custom kits being among the most popular kits in Ultimate Team. In Foot 20, we're going to take things to a new level with 8 club customization options to mix and match. You'll be sure to find options that help you show off your club in a more unique way by adding new stadium themes, tifos, unique custom balls, new crests, and custom celebrations to the game. There are going to be thousands of combinations to personalize your club. Okay, this isn't relevant because this is the same as as it is right now. But you just like this is pre-game stuff that like I never watch. I always skip this stuff. I just want to keep it going, you know. I guess if you can like unlock tifos or typhos, if you could unlock them through gameplay stuff and you could show off like, yo, I got like a Cristiano Ronaldo one or something, cool. But this is basically what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you it's not basically what it is right now. You can separately choose this and this, but you can choose all of this already. The elbow drop celebration, I don't watch replays. I mean, I don't celebrate. I only celebrate if I have to make a video for certain things, but I don't really do that. So this is kind of irrelevant. This is kind of like this isn't. I don't consider this like a new feature. This is kind of like oh, we added a new patch where you can do this now. Does that make sense? Like this isn't really new. This you could do it a patch too, but this is more new than what it is right now, right? Because it's like a different part of the gameplay menu. If you're football purist interested in finding authentic customization options, or someone whose style isn't as traditional, we've got lots of new customization options that will give you an opportunity to create your own environment that feels unique to your club. Both stadium themes and typhos are new additions in Foot 20. Your stadium theme will feature on the sidelines and then the crown throughout the match. Your tifo will feature in the pre-match intros, and after goals there will be some replays that feature your tifo. I'm going to call it tifo in the background. I don't care too much about that, to be honest with you. Celebrations you assign to your club are assigned to the XA button in gameplay, and you'll be easily accessible. I think the casuals will like that more for the authentic feel, I guess. You know, I don't really celebrate in FIFA, so not a big deal for me. It's important to note the ball selection you will make. Ball selection is done to... Oh, excuse me. It's important to note the ball selection you will... you make will only be seen on your own screen. This is done to ensure that we do not create any visibility issues for other players. Foot friendlies. Okay, so this is a new game mode. One of the things that I'm really excited to talk about is the launch of Foot friendlies, and you have to play Foot with your friends locally or online. A new hub to play Foot with your friends or locally or online, as well as head-to-head online and traditional 11v11 gameplay with or without house rules. Matches within Foot friendlies do not consume contracts or fitness. Or count towards your club record that do not carry over injuries and red cards, making them the perfect place to experiment with your new players. Thank you. We've also paired the mode with deeper stats tracking and friendly so that you'll have a one-stop spot to know which of your friends is truly the best at Ultimate Team. Oh, these are really cool stats. Where you hit the ball in the net. Shot conversion. Interesting. Bottom left, most goals, fastest goal. That's kind of cool, actually. This is good stats. As I mentioned above, the mode features 11v11 classic gameplay, but the true fun and foot friendlies comes when you branch out into some custom house rules. You can do house rules in this too. In Foot 20, select house rules modes launched in FIFA 19, and 4 new modes designed specifically for FIFA 20 will be available for you to choose from. Okay, so the thing I don't know about this is that does Foot Friendlies give you coins every time you play? Do they give you match coins? Right? Because match coins, because if you don't get match coins, then it's like, at least give the match coins. Match coins is not a big deal to give the player, you know what I'm saying? As long as you can use whatever you want, and that's fine. So hopefully they at least give you match coins in this. If they don't give you like a reward system, that's fine. Because the thing about like player reviews, because what I'm assuming from this is that this is open matchmaking. I'm assuming that this is open matchmaking. So that's really good. So if you want to try out players, if you want to have players for fun, you could do that now, which is good. That's very, very important. That's really good, but it depends in how it's done, because you have that already in single matches, but people don't really play single matches. There's like a concept there that people will probably play foot friendlies more than they'll play single matches, right? Because it's kind of like the same thing if you think about it. That's going to be an interesting one. Because you can technically do it through single matches, but maybe the concept is a little bit different for this. I don't know what the reward system is for this. They haven't said anything for a reward system, so. But it'll be nice to have for player reviews, which is great. So there's that segment, but you can also do that through single matches. But single matches on matchmaking is like weird because people don't really play it. So if you replace single matches with this, maybe because it's a new mode, people will play it more because it's different. You know, it's like one of those kind of things. As I mentioned above, the mode features 11v11 classic gameplay, but the true fun and foot friendlies comes when you branch out into the house rules. Yeah, blah, blah. Ways to play. Choose how you would like to play the mode. Oh, this is how it says it. Okay. So couch play. Up to 4 players plus AI opponents. Take house rules online against the foot community. And then play a friend. Okay, so you can play 11v11, but then you can play these 3 options. I was about to say, like, the 11v11 is the most important part. But yeah, no, playing with friends, that's pretty cool. Up to 4 players plus AI opponents take house rules online against the foot community. Yeah, that's okay. Max Chemistry and Swells will be 2 exclusive ways to play in Ultimate Team, while Mystery Ball and King of the Hill will be released in Foot, Pro Clubs, and King Kickoff, along with the already established headers and volleys, survival, long range, no rules, and classic match. In Max Chemistry, we've taken the restrictions of team building away and added a full boost to players' chemistry regardless of their position in the squad or their links. Each player will play at 10 chemistry and the team will have 100 team chemistry, allowing you to experiment with new squad combinations with the full power of chemistry styles. That's pretty cool. That's actually really, really helpful. Swaps brings a team building twist to the match. At the start of each game, you'll have 3 players randomly swapped from your squad with your opponent. Will you get your opponent's best 3 and replace them with some of your bronze stars, or will you just get? This will be really good for YouTube content, by the way. I think content creators playing against each other, they'll have a ton of fun with this. Will you get your opponent's best 3 and replace them with some of your bronze stars, or will you just get to experiment what it's like to play with some different players you have never used before? That's pretty good. As an additional benefit, if you manage to score on your friend with one of their players, you'll be rewarded 2 points for that goal. Each match in Swaps will bring some fun opportunities to use your friend's players against them. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Mystery Ball brings the element of surprise each time the ball leaves play, as it comes in a new Mystery Ball type. Each ball has a custom goal value that ranges from 1 to 3 goals and boosts the player in possession with over-the-top effects that take their shooting, dribbling, passing, sprint speed, and the all-powerful all ball, which brings each of the other effects at the same time. Okay. All right. King of the Hill combines the power of dribbling in a control zone with a goal value meter, making the focus of the game different than ever before. A control zone will spawn the attacking zone, which you'll have to get the ball inside and then continue to control. As the space shrinks and your goal meter starts to fill, balance your challenge. Yeah, this will be kind of cool for YouTube videos, I think, and for the casuals, because I have friends that like to do this type of stuff too, so they'll have a ton of fun with this as well. There's so much to talk about. Wow. Okay, easier squad management, squad screen. The squad screen has always been one of the key experiences when playing FIFA Ultimate Team. As Ultimate Team has grown and expanded through the years, we've added lots of new and useful functions to the squad. But fundamentally, the overall experience using the squad screen has become a bit too complex. We looked at the key ways people were using the squad screen and addressed many of the core flows, which had proven more challenging for players. Our starting point, which was to find a way to truly integrate your squad, club, and transfer case. So that's generic stuff. Okay. Oh, cool. So you could go to the transfer market from the squad from the options here instead of pressing the L1. It's like just a UI change, really. But it's still pretty cool. Okay. Selecting a player in FUT 20, pressing R1 RB or R1 RB will take you directly to your club, filter to the position, select where appropriate. From there, you can refine the results with a quick Y or triangle and access the complete set of unified filters if needed. Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Because it does center forward and striker. Okay. By pressing L1 instead, you will navigate to the transfer market, which will be pre-filtered to the position you're trying to fill, and with a coin balance that doesn't exceed your current maximum for buy it now, quickly enabling a search for players who might what you're looking for. If you want to get specific with your search, we've brought in the full transfer market filters to refine your search and enable you to have the same experience that you're used to in the full-fledged transfer market directly from your squad screen. The player actions menu has been completely redesigned as well. Now pressing square or X on a player brings up a radical menu with quick options to apply consumables, jump to player tactics, or just to quick sell a player. Player instructions sent to my club, apply recommended consumable, apply consumable, send to transfer, list of transfer, compare price, quick sell, player instructions. Okay, so... Oh, that's actually really helpful. I'm assuming that there's still a squad screen where you can change the tactics entirely for the whole team. But, after you play a game, if you realize that you want your one player to do a specific thing, you could just select him and then tell him to stay back while attacking or whatever it is. So that is kind of cool for like the quick options. Customize, I guess the customize is where the tactics are at, or is that the squad? I'm not really sure how that works. Hopefully you don't have to individually do them. Or maybe that would work if you could press L1 or R1 to go through them. It really depends on how that works. And for anyone looking for a manager on the squad, he hasn't been removed. Just add to the dock with your subs and reserves. Overall, for 20, the full squad screen experience is greatly improved, and we're excited for you to get your hands on it and try it out. Squad battles, if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to skip past that one. I don't care too much about squad battles. Offline experience is not really a thing for me. Other changes, pre-match setup. We've redesigned a pre-match flow for matchmaking an online match. Now in FUT 20, you'll see new option when it comes to time. To select your kits, you'll have the option to select playing against your opponent in your other kit for a guaranteed match experience, or to play against your opponent in one of their chosen kits. The kits your opponent is using will not be displayed before the match starts. Behind the scenes, we'll use logic to evaluate the colors. Okay, cool. Bulk quick sale of consumables. We've added an option to the game to allow bulk quick sell of consumables in your club. When browsing your club consumables, you'll have the option. Okay, finally, that could have been added through a patch, but cool. That's a good thing. FUT Champions. From the start of FUT Champions in FUT 20 and through the year, we plan to have more to do with the FUT Champions red players earned as part of the weekly rewards. To kick things off in FUT 20, we will ensure that the champion SBCs are in the game from launch. Thank you. That's good. I'm happy with that. Because there's some players you get that are irrelevant. You want to put them in the thing right away. Good. I hate your game mode of FUT Champ so much. I hate it. But I'm willing to play it. I'm willing to play it in a proper game. And it's something to do on the weekend. It's kind of like Friday Fortnite, I guess, for the Fortnite dudes. So I guess there's that to look forward to in that regard. In FUT 10, we will ensure the champions SBC are in the game from launch. There will be an SBC to submit any 5 champions items for an 83 to 86 rated champions player. Additionally, we will have an SBC with requirements to submit an 81 rated squad for champions players to receive a player pick of 86 plus. Okay. For our division rivals players, we've got a few tweaks to the way that things work in Foot 20. First, we've changed some of the skill rating requirements for divisions in Foot 20. Okay, so it's the exact same as it is right now, the way that you did it recently. I need to know how they did their matchmaking. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here it is, boys. Here it is, boys. Additionally, we've changed the functionality of matchmaking in the upper tiers of skill rating. As a player who exceeds 2200 skill rating in Division 1, your matchmaking will have hit a cap. God is good! Finally! Finally! You should have done that for FIFA 19, but you have a cap. Okay. I don't think it should be 2200. I think it should be 2100 or 2000. But 2200, don't mind that whatsoever, because even 2200 right now is not bad. Additionally, we've changed the functionality of matchmaking in the upper tiers of skill rating. As a player who exceeds 2200 skill rating in Division 1, your matchmaking will have hit a cap. This change is required to improve the overall likelihood of matchmaking in upper skill tiers and ensure that players find games both quicker and with more regularity. You will continue to calculate skill per your exact skill rating, and your skill rating can exceed 2200. The change is only applied to finding an opponent in division rivals. Okay, so that's okay, this is cool. I'll explain to you why, because now they can fundamentally change that value, right? So if it needs to be changed to 2100 or 2000, depending on how the game is, then they can do that. But that's good. That's very, very good. Very good. So now you could be a 2600 skill rating player and match up to someone at 2200, because a 2200 from 1900 is not a big difference between them. I would lower the value of 2200 personally. I would put it to like a 2100. I think 2100 is right there, you know? Or even 2000. 2000 might be pushing it too low. I think 2100 is a good value, but good. That's good. That makes division rivals better, because you're going to be facing competent players still, and you're still going to be trying to grind for your Division 1 Rank 1 rewards for the weekly, which is fantastic, right? I just don't know what the daily thing is, because now they have the game mode of Foot Friendlies where you could play 11v11 Classic, but like, do you get anything from that? And okay, because this has potential, right? Maybe if they get the dailies, weeklies, and seasonal rewards right off the bat, then it'll be fun to do, right? But it really depends if they get that part right, because Foot Friendlies is good for the, I guess, removal of online single match to put that in instead. But it really depends on how that's done. Foot Stadiums, in an effort to reduce the variance experience match to match in lighting and shadow, we've made a choice to lock in specific time of day. Okay, that's good. So that allows you to use different stadiums now, so that the shadows don't bother you. Companion app, I don't care too much about, and that's pretty much it. Okay. I'm not going to jump to conclusions yet. There's potential there, but it really depends on how they do seasonal objectives with the dailies, weeklies, and seasonal rewards, right? It really depends. I need to see that on the full release of the game. And it really depends on if Foot Friendlies, with the balance of Division Rivals, Foot Champs, and the other one, will work out better. I'm still disappointed that there's no challenges in general for everyday experience of the game in regards to goals scored, clean sheets had, or whatever that is, or whatever it is to enjoy the game more. But at least there's an option of an open matchmaking game mode that you should be able to make coins from, let's be real. Like, even if you win like 10 matches or something, not in a row, but just win 10 matches, oh, here's like 5k coins or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that's really important, but it has potential. It has potential. I can't jump to the conclusion yet. This is irrelevant. I can't jump to the conclusion yet because you have to see what it's like in the full release of the game, right? So that's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I'll catch you guys for the video tomorrow. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.